party people in the place. Come on, girl.
Ladies and gentlemen, yeah, you're watching Sex Talk with Guy WHITCAM. Hello, I'm Guy WHITCAM. And today we have Gingerbread, and we've got Nami. How you doing, ladies?
We're just hanging out, having girl talk, you know?
Yeah.
Well, girl and guy talk.
That's right, yeah. Yeah, that's right. So, all right, this is about sexual false advertising. So, let's use an example. You're chilling with a guy, he seems really nice, you know, and then he gives you that Netflix and chill look like, I want something more. Now, you thought, hey, I thought we were just cool. False advertising, you know. So that's an example of that. So let's go from the friend angle first. When you have a friend that wants something more, how do you handle that? Or what was the best way for that guy to handle that dealing with one of you?
There's no best way to handle it. Somebody's gonna get their feelings hurt. Just go that way. Because if you go with the trying to make them feel good and all of that, it's still going to end you to a bad place. Because I'm just saying, like, well, I don't know. From my experience, guys who like me, well, I've had an experience where I wanted to work with guys, like in music or things like that, and they wanted to do sexual things. I'm like, look, I want to work. I want to focus on the work. And it's just like...
Any particular sexual things? Oh, no, never mind. Go with your story.
Get it popping, you know? That's what they want to do. They want to get butt naked. As soon as they see you, you walk through the door, they just want to guys want to take their clothes off and just get it going right then and there. They don't want to know what I got or anything. So
it's like, you, me, now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You, me, bed now. Let's do it.
Right, exactly.
That's what I'm talking about.
Well, for me, if I'm feeling like I like this friend too, then maybe I'll be a little bit more open to, you know, moving a little bit further.
I see where you going with it.
Like, right then and there, like, one night stand?
Well, not right then and there. But he said this is a friend, so a friend is somebody who we've been dating, we've been friends for a while,
Oh,
right?
okay. So it's a friend that you've been friends for a while.
And then I took it as it's a friend that y'all been friends, but you guys just
cool.
been friends.
No, like, you know, buddy.
Yeah, but it hasn't been nothing more than just that. But if he make a move and I've been low-key feeling him, then I might be like, okay, a little something. I ain't gonna have sex with him right then, but I might.
You know what I like about you, Nami? There's always like an out with you. There's always like a back door. No pun intended. But I'm just saying.
What does that mean?
No pun intended?
No.
No. You always have like a loophole. Like for instance, you're like, hey, well if, sort of, well if I find her, well if the moon's in Saturn, you know, if your zodiac is just right, you know.
It
I
could
like that.
go down.
It could go down.
Mm-hmm.
See, Gingerbread's not that flexible. You know, she's like, look, I either want to hop on it or I don't.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, it's that it.
And when I hop on it, I go crazy for it. And it's just...
Commercial plug, ladies and gentlemen. That was you know what? That was like a vagina commercial.
It's just too much, you know, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even the phone said ding ding. That's what it's about. Ding ding. That's
right.
Amazing.
I've seen too much too. I've seen too much. I just feel like.
So you basically, this would ruin the friendship. So a guy should just keep it secret in your world. Like, don't even bother. Because maybe you've got like a childhood friend that you never thought of, and that might be the one for you.
Right.
That might be the one, the universe, God,
right,
Obama.
But my man has to come a certain kind of way. He just cannot.
He has to bend to the left or the right, or is it?
Nah, he just got to come strong, and I can't.
And that's another one, kids. If you get that one, take a shot. Yeah, that's right. I think people should take a shot every time I say like, okay. Yeah.
I'm telling you, you gotta come strong. I'm not with the little. I'm not reading your mind. I'm not guessing. I'm not asking you 50 questions. I've been through all that. You know, I'm ready to enjoy my life and have some fun.
Yeah.
Interesting. Well, you know what? It's another false advertisement. If you think this guy's all about you, he's focused on you, next thing you know, you walk in and him cheating. You know what I mean? It's like, how do you feel? Because it's one thing if you know a guy, if you got him the wrong way, like we talked about, like all these stars that we're familiar with, they gossip and they've got with people, and you know what? No shade, but like Alicia Keys, right? I don't know what happened. I don't really care what really happened, but the perception is that she was, you know, cheating with her present husband with his ex-wife or whatever the situation.
Wait, she was cheating on her ex-husband, on her...
Her current husband was like separated with his wife.
And she was cheating with his wife?
And she was with
They all three.
Like gay?
They
Like
go on
gay?
vacation together and things. They do things. So
No, wait, I'm so confused. Wait a minute. All right, so she's with Swiss Beats. Swiss Beats separated from his wife.
And got with
allegedly-
Alicia.
And it got with Alicia Keys.
The wife got with Alicia Keys?
No, Alicia Keys got with Swiss Beats.
but you were saying that Alicia is getting with the ex-wife
Yeah,
now.
that's what you said.
Oh, sorry. You know, it's English. It's not my second language.
Yeah.
So basically, it doesn't even matter about them. But the whole point is, you know, if you get with someone and the situation is messy, if it doesn't work out, it kind of is what it is. You should almost expect it.
I mean,
not work out.
I think we should all go through a boot camp training, okay? Like if you're gonna have sex with somebody and you're gonna get them pregnant, there needs to be a certain kind of conduct where you understand they're in your family now. They're in your family now. You have kids together. You have to get this together because this is your bloodline for the rest of your legacy. You cannot be careless about that. And it's so serious. And that's my whole thing. Like that's where I'm at now because like I've tried to be the submissive girl and do whatever my man wanted and all that, and it leaves you.
So are you saying
with
like
nothing.
false advertisement as far as you being with somebody and you think he likes you, but then he's with somebody else?
Yeah. Well, I mean, if he advertises or she advertises they're all about you, and then it turns out not to be that way, I mean, you could be devastated.
Yeah,
but
I
I feel if you got together really messy, and then they act like they're cheating. I mean, if their Instagram says player 4119, I mean, come on.
And he's got pictures of him in the club with different chicks
popping
and
bottles, chilling with
bent
models.
over,
I mean,
twerking.
I mean, really, don't rant on Facebook. Don't say how upset you are. You did it to yourself, love.
Yeah.
I mean, really.
I don't know,
You know what
because
I'm
I know a situation where there's a guy and like, you know, we were both single and we kind of like started off like really.
Aren't you always single though?
Yeah, and it was like spontaneous or whatever, but I don't know, like we were cool. Like it was to the point where this dude, like he was feeling me, like he was calling me bae, all type of stuff, and it's just like, okay, don't call me bae if I'm really not your bae, because like we had fell out and I stopped talking to him for like a week, and like that next week he was with somebody else and told me, he asked me if I had sex with somebody like while we was into it, and then I said no, and then of course I asked him and he said yeah. So I'm just like, how did you have sex that quick and you was just calling me bae? Like
It's crazy.
I don't talk to you for 1 week and you already having sex.
You know, a lot could happen in a week.
It's true. It's true. I used to.
I'm just kidding, love. I don't. There's no excuse.
It can. Like, here's a perfect example because I used to talk to this guy who is one of the biggest rappers in the game right now. His producer, and we met at a release party, and he was like, "Oh my God, I think I'm in love with you." Literally, like, he was like, we sat there and talked all nights from like 11:30 to like 5 in the morning. So you're thinking we have a real connection. We're going back and forth, right? Next day, you know, he's like, I want you to come to this party with me. He's holding my hand, introducing me to Usher, Drake, like famous people, real celebrities, and Tiana Taylor, like real superstars. And I'm like, whoa, no dude ever was holding my hand, putting me in front of all these people like this. You know, I'm like, wow, he must really mean it.
Feeling me to be doing this.
Right, you know, and then like every day, like, you good? I'm, you know, trying to take care, make sure I'm good, right? So then his song actually gets on the radio 30 days after this, right? Everything changes. It's not the same.
Oh, he had got that clout. He was like, my song on the radio now.
Before he left, he's like, I want to marry you. I want you to move to my country. I want to be with you. All this stuff, calling me all the time. 30 days later, the song hits the radio.
And now he don't know how to act.
And now I'm talking to his voicemail.
That is so sad. That people that,
I mean, basically, that's how I did
and
it.
it's men. And
You know
it's
what I mean?
men. Because I just honestly, like, I can't move on that fast. Like, yeah, I can stop talking to you or whatever. And we can not talk, but...
It's like out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah, but, like, it's going to take me a while to, like, pick back up and want to... And be having sex with somebody else. Like, I just can't have sex with somebody else a week later. Like...
Yeah, I don't know how y'all do that.
That is disgusting.
I don't know what you mean by
But that's
y'all.
probably what's wrong with men. They
And
probably
then
have
it's like-
so many spirits on them.
And then it's like, did you really feel the way about me for you to have sex with somebody else?
At that moment,
like...
he felt like that. But then when he saw this chick over there, he felt different. He felt a different way.
But
Or
my
he
whole
felt
thing
the
is,
same way about her.
But my whole thing is, okay, we wasn't together. Why would you even tell me that you had sex with somebody else? He didn't even have to say that.
He had to tell you that he did it?
After I wasn't talking to him, we finally like started back talking, and he asked me if I had sex with somebody. I said no, and I asked him, and he said yeah. But why did he even have to bring that up? If we ain't in a relationship, you don't have to tell me that.
Yeah.
You know, when we was, you know, like, you don't have to tell me that. What was his point of telling me that? Dudes are just weird and stupid. And that's like, that's false advertising. Like, don't be acting like you really feeling me and then you with some other chick. And then had the nerve, y'all, so we fell out about that. Then had the nerve to hit my line like a couple months later with like a video of me like, oh, I don't know if you received this, but here's this video of you. Like, dude, I don't care, delete it. Like, why are you still looking at videos of me?
Yeah, like, I don't know. I think
That's so
maybe
weird.
a lot of young boys live in the moment. What?
That is so weird.
They live in the moment. They love you right when they're in your face, but if they go out there and another chick smile at him the right way, he might love her too.
Yeah. Well, you
That
know,
is so
love
nasty.
at first sight, you know. What I
And
mean?
you know what? It just says a lot about him because I just feel like, ew, you're disgusting. Like, you're disgusting. Like, you're dark. That's nasty. Like,
Right.
Well, you know what? There's other types of false advertising too. What do you think about people that proclaim they're like so wonderful in bed and then they're not?
I'm just gonna tell you about this this guy. He was always like, okay, so I went through like a drought phase and I was just like, I want to have sex. I just want to have sex. It's bad, right? It's not ever good to do that. I just don't think so. Because why? Because you could make a mistake that could ruin your whole life.
yeah. Break your own heart.
Right, because you want to have sex. But, but this guy would always be like, he was so beautiful too. So gorgeous, so beautiful. Yeah, girl, I'm a sex machine. I'm a porn star type of dude. I'm like...
But I feel like dudes like that, they brag on their penis, and it's not good already. Like, you shouldn't have to brag. Like, I should be able to feel it through... I should be able to just feel it through the connection. Like, oh, yeah, this is going to be great. But, you know, if you got to tell me, then you already lost.
Word. So, you know, he was doing all this talking, like... And don't get it twisted. Like, I mean, he was okay. He was good. Mm-hmm. But they just don't last long enough for me.
Yeah, none of them last long enough. And that's just...
And then he's like, girl, you should be arrested for what you do to a nigga. I'm like, what was I say? Promise round 2? I know, right? And then it's like, where's round 2 at? Oh, I'm tired.
When they sleep, you turn over, they snoring.
What? So who's really like, you know, it's like they're sex addicts, but not really. Mm-hmm. Or
That's
something.
So sad. Like, I just feel so sad for dudes. Like, I feel was so sad for dudes, honestly. But I've never had a situation. Well, I don't really have that many sex partners, so I don't know. It's this one guy who, you know, like we cool or whatever, but you know, I've seen it and it was just it wasn't. I just feel like it was poquito. Is that right? Is that how you say it in Spanish?
You're saying he's small.
Yeah.
Small can be
Poquito?
good though.
Is
Small
it
can be
poquito?
good.
Poquito is, you know, little, small.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I didn't have sex with him. But
Poco.
just that I thought that it would be. I was expecting more, but you know.
I mean, small could really be surprising. Small could really. Like 7 years ago, used to date an Asian guy.
Oh wow.
No, he was Korean. And it was not that huge. But it was magical.
Oh my God, maybe I should have.
You know, it's interesting. You talk about that magic bullet with JFK. Now you talk about the magic penis. Does it really exist?
No, seriously, like I was shocked. Like when you look and it's small and I don't know, it was just like this curve. That it was just like a little shrimp, you know? But I don't know. It was just like
It hit that spot.
it was crazy. I was like, whoa.
Interesting.
I didn't know I could get it on with a Korean dude.
Yeah.
And ladies and gentlemen, that's a commercial for Korean dudes. Dun, 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 dun,
Unlike me, I'm just like
one to grow on. I'm just saying.
I don't think I can date outside of my race. Sorry, no offense to all of the other people out there, but I like black men.
It was hard.
Black.
It was hard. It was too hard for me.
African.
I actually tapped out because it was too much. They are so meticulous. Like,
Well, maybe that's why he turned you out, because he was so meticulous of what you desired that maybe that's what you need.
he wore me out.
Wow.
Oh my God.
And you can see in her eyes she's having flashbacks.
Yeah,
right,
she's
about
like,
that.
yeah, I can definitely see it.
Yeah, and I had a dream about it too a couple of times. It was crazy. So maybe, I mean, yeah, that was 7 years ago, and I had a dream about it like maybe 5 years ago. Something like that. So, yeah, like you were saying, you think we stay attached? I wonder how we could just detach. That's why I'm practicing celibacy, because I want to detach from all the past mistakes and just cleanse my holiness. And I want my husband. I'm ready for my husband.
What I do is when people do me bogus and I feel like, oh, this dude didn't just, play me or whatever, like, it's never about us. It's not about us. It's about them. Like, he ain't right mentally. He don't got his stuff together. Like, he's not worthy enough to be with me. Like, he's nasty. He out here having sex with all these women. And then I just think, like, you will find another. You probably find someone, but you'll never find another. That's what I want to say.
That sounds like a really good song. What about when you don't have time for sex?
I never have sex. I don't feel like nobody ever has time for sex.
And could the time element be a part of the false advertising? Like you're saying, some people don't last that long. Some people too long, too short. Does that ever fall in any situations that are false advertising?
No, if he can't hang, he just can't hang.
So what is the optimal time for hanging? 10 minutes, 20,
Well,
40,
honestly,
an hour?
I honestly wouldn't want to be having sex for a whole hour
First and
anyway.
foremost, like I said on the first episode, there's so much that people are forgetting. Like, dudes to me don't even preheat the oven properly.
They don't.
There needs to be a whole half hour
They
to
wanna-
an hour of just
foreplay and just getting it wet.
foreplay,
These
yes.
dudes want to just instantly.
right away.
Hold on a second. Wait a minute.
And
All
yeah.
the things that we got to do as men, we got to make money, we got to take you out, we got to buy you things, we got to put gas in the car, we got to get the tickets for the plane, we got to, we got to do all that. You think we have time to warm up the oven?
If you want it to be right.
Word. If you don't want to be cheating and feeling like it's dry,
Yeah, you right about that. A lot of men, they don't preheat the oven.
And then
They
be
just wanna
blaming it on the
proceed.
woman.
They just want to proceed and then spit on it.
Well, here's something
Yeah.
very interesting.
They want to spit on it.
What about this? A wife that divorced a man after 7 hours of sex.
Nah, yeah, because that's just
That's too long.
What we doing for 7 hours?
Well, maybe he was trying to preheat the oven, clean the oven, turn it on.
No,
you know
bro.
what I mean? Yeah.
You gonna break something, bro. It ain't gonna work no more. For real, fall back.
All that oven talk, is too much oven.
Too
That's
much
way too long.
Viagra.
That's almost half a day.
Bro, no. You hurt me. I can't even walk now.
I'm just saying, love. So, what's your best advice to the oven?
Take your time.
Yeah, I like foreplay. I like when people whisper in my ear type stuff.
Yeah,
I like
like
getting my
kiss
toes
every
up.
part of my body.
Yeah.
Give me massages. Get the oil
Get the
out.
oil, turn the
Right.
dimmer lights.
Play some good music. The simple little
Yeah.
things put you.
Compliment me, tell me how beautiful I look.
Yeah. How we
Playing
did
my
so
hair.
good this week, you know?
Smack my booty.
All these little things, and then put it in like an hour after all that. Maybe 30 minutes if
Sing
we're in
to
a
me,
hurry.
Sing to me.
What if he can sing? What if he said,
It's okay,
Try.
baby. It's okay, baby. Just
You get an A for
have
effort.
fun. Have fun with me right now, you know?
Oh, you know what? Both of you are just so, sappy. You're just romance people.
What?
You know what I mean? You're just like, I need to find like pictures that look different, just to get all the romance out here. It's crazy. So, all right. Well, what about false advertisement romance? I met you. I got the number. Here's a rose. I take you out. Open the door, and then fast forward 3 months later. Get your own door. How you doing? They don't even say how's
And that's
your
one
day.
thing that I do not like about dating with these men is like they do everything it is to get you, but once they got you, they stop doing everything that they did to get you, and now they can't keep you because they don't do the same stuff no more. They get comfortable, and that's why you can't let these dudes get comfortable.
Or they get excited to take you out and they just get ahead of themselves like, I'm gonna take you out. Come on, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, and they really can't afford it, you know? And then 2-3 weeks later, they're like in a hole because they were trying to show off for you. And then, you know.
And I just feel like the best things in life are free. Like, you can do stuff that you don't have to pay a whole bunch of money for. It's the thought that counts. You know, take me up on a lunch date, on a picnic, or some sandwiches you made at your house, and just, the thought that counts.
Why can't guys do
Rub
that?
my feet up on the beach with the
Why?
little blanket and the sandwiches you made at home. Like, that's simple.
Why don't guys think so simple like that? Like, to just take me for a walk, you know, take
Just
me for a
express that
picnic.
you want to spend time with me.
have a good conversation. It don't have to be no big fancy.
No big nothing, yeah.
It's that quality time.
Boy, you guys, if you listen to this one episode, almost everything you say sounds like a really bad R&B record.
Well, maybe we'll change that one day when we meet the Prince Charming that's out there for us somewhere hiding.
And you think that's possible? Do you really still believe in this whole Disney... are we allowed to say Disney without getting sued?
Don't sue us.
Because, they're to the point they owned everything.
Huh?
They almost owned me! But that's like a whole nother conversation. We won't talk about that. No, but, do you really feel that Prince Charming really exists out there?
I don't think so. Like, there's a person out there that you can take. You know, that you can love through all their BS.
I see where you're going with it.
You can tolerate.
Yeah, there's a person out there and vice versa. Like, but I just think that understanding and feeling that love reciprocated, if you have that as your foundation and you're willing to communicate and willing to put the work in, you can make it work.
Mm-hmm.
I really believe
But
it.
you know what? I had saw this they was like dirt old, y'all. This couple or whatever at like this festival, and they were like old. And like me and my mom had asked them like, what's the key to staying together so long? And they said forgiveness.
Word.
And I was just thinking like, oh my God, let me find out that y'all done went through years of cheating and you gotta forgive somebody to be with them forever.
No, that's true. I believe that. Yeah, forgiveness. But if you're forgiving a person and you're trying to make it work and they're still doing it, don't keep forgiving them. You forgive a person, you see
They said
change.
forgiveness. I was like, well, guess I won't be married for no 50,000 years.
I say if you forgive and you see growth, then it's okay. But if you forgive and they still the same person, you forgive and move on.
Yeah, now I can see forgiving for some stuff, but I just feel like if I get cheated on and I love you and we married and we committed, because
Right.
it's one thing to be single, because I feel like when you single, like you, even if you boyfriend and girlfriend, I still feel like you single because you not committed. You not, this ain't to death do us part. But if I'm in like a marriage and you cheat on me, I can't forgive you. I'm sorry, sir. You gotta go.
To the left, to the
Now,
left.
I mean, I guess it's easy to say that now, but when you have a house together, kids together,
It's hard.
stocks and bonds together.
But the thing is, we got all this stuff, but all I can think about in my head is you cheating on me. I'm gonna
Facts,
be driving
though.
myself crazy.
It's true, and women do it every day.
Yeah, like you were thinking about how you not good enough. Why did he cheat on me? Was I not doing this? Was I not doing that?
That's why I almost feel like I don't want to say it, but I almost just feel like if women do adopt a more open mind, you know, now I'm not saying allow it, but like if it did happen, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you are married, you already made these vows, right?
Mm-hmm.
You already said till death do you part with this dude.
But look, to death do you part. But if you cheat on him, he gone. Y'all know that saying when they say when men cheat, women
It's
stay.
facts,
But
though.
if you cheat on your man, they don't stay with you. When you cheat on a guy, he do not stay.
Trust me, we gotta work 10 times harder than they do.
He ain't staying. So what I'm staying for?
And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, what are you staying for? And we should probably talk about that in the next show. But thank you so much. Gingerbread, what is your social media?
That's JINGERBREAD music, Gingerbread Music. Check me out.
And Nami, what is yours?
I'm at DJ Nam at DJNAMM.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Thanks, Guy. That was fun.
You're watching Sex Talk
hydrate.
with GUY WHITCAM. All my social media is the same, GUY WHITCAM. Have a good one.